Hundreds of mourners turned out to celebrate the life of the stalwart journalist, Wilmot Motty Perkins, on Saturday, February 25, 2012. His wife Elaine was supported by family members and well-wishers. Perkins was remembered as a man who fought for the rights of the voiceless.
In the latter years, when he probably felt I was a big woman, although I think he never really accepted that I was no longer that little bird who would always tell him that his beard scratched me when he hugged me. Anyway, as I was saying, in the latter years, he would call on the pretense of asking when I was coming up to visit the old people, referring to himself and Aunt Elaine. I really think he was still checking upon me. I would visit them and we'd chat about all sorts of things. What always struck me about Uncle Motty was his innate concern over the inequities and injustice meted out to people less fortunate.
There was a night when Motty and I went out in the town, and we imbibed more generously than wisely on the distilled juice of the king. Motty returned home, and to the displeasure of Elaine, he went to bed, not to awake too easily. Elaine went to the fridge and took out all the cold bottles with water, put them beside him in the bed to simulate that he was probably drowning so that he could get away. After that, he was never allowed out again with me unless Elaine was present. Elaine and Motty remained inseparable until death.
Sometimes I find myself buttonholed by people asking me, "Can't you speak to your friend Perkins? He's just going on and on with that radio show. He's so boring. Nobody listens to him." So I would ask them, "Tell me, what's he been going on with recently?" To which they would unhesitatingly reel off a detailed list of the last dozen topics he had raised that week on the show. So here's at least where his dearest friends and his deepest enemies can agree. Motty never allowed an issue to die. Or, as they say, he went on and on. Could this be the secret of his popularity, as well as the faithful listenership to his boring radio show? Motty would argue, and that should not surprise you, that persisting with important matters was his attempt to address our deepest national disease.
I am not able to convey the full meaning of the impact that Mr. P had on his thousands of listeners. But his Power 106 family and friends had a front row VIP seat to Motty, the gentleman. He was completely at ease and at home with us at Power 106, and we were completely at ease and at home with him. In fact, our female family members at Power 106 were great beneficiaries of his generosity of spirit, his love, and all the qualities that are admired in a gentleman.